Congrats on your honor.
Thank you.
I guess you could have picked any one of the defensive players to win that thing, though. I mean, it was a team effort at USC.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's so many other guys who could have won it. I mean, Keyshawn, Nazim, everybody, G-Man, all other different guys all around the field.
That's ancient history. How do you parlay that into Oregon, who's kind of had your number for a long time?
Yep. I mean, you just turn around. It's like, the game's done now. And now we're straight on to Oregon. I just got to, and everybody else, we just got to turn around and just play the same energy that we had against USC.
Energy, but also swarming, secure tackling. How do you reinforce that against the Oregon Ducks? They're so good in space.
We just practice it. We just practice it. Everybody going to getting to the ball all day at practice, and everybody making sure the perfect tackles, perfect technique. Just working on the techniques and tackling drills and everything. Just staying focused the whole time, and just making sure we get 100% out of every rep.
How much you guys talk about the Oregon winning streak? Nobody on the team has gone to win against them. Is that extra motivation?
I mean, it's definitely in the back of the mind, but I mean, it's just motivation to play any team to get the win. I mean, it doesn't change how bad we want to win any other game. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely a big game, and we definitely want to turn that around.
Have you gotten any kind of sense of what this means to the fan base, to the students? Oregon, I feel like they've even passed Wazoo in terms of how bad people want you. People who support you want you guys to beat them.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a big rivalry. I mean, it's huge. I mean, definitely the fans want this win. We want to be able to give it to them, and we just got to go out there and play our butts off like we did against SC and just give it our all.
Do you hear more from fans when it's Oregon week? Like, hey, beat those Ducks. Is there more?
No. I mean, it's just as much as hearing about the Cougs.
All right.
It's just as big of a rivalry as if like going for the Apple Cup. So it's just used to those two games comparison.
Is it ever as pleasant as just beat those Ducks when people walk by?
No, I'm not going to get into that.
I know that you guys have kind of a 24-hour rule when it comes to a win, but how much did that win against USC? How much confidence did that give you guys?
I mean, that definitely gives us a lot of confidence as a team. I mean, to go out there and play a top 20 ranked team and win at away at their house. I mean, that's definitely a big game. That's definitely a confidence for a lot of young guys on the team. So, I mean, that definitely gives us a lot of morale and confidence coming into the game this week.
Someone asked Coach Peterson yesterday if Oregon seems like they're a little bit down this year. Their record would show that. And he said the second we look at Oregon as being down this year is when we'll be in trouble. How do you see Oregon this year? Do you see them as down?
No. Those guys aren't down. Those guys are going to fight. I mean, they lost 2 close games, just 1 blowout game. I mean, those guys were in a fight for two of the other losses. I mean, they're a good team, and we know they're going to come out to punch and they're going to come out to fight. I mean, they're definitely not a bad team at all.
One of the best running teams around, probably, averaging more than 300. How in the heck do you slow that down?
I mean, we just go in there, we just try to stuff it, and just play our techniques. Nobody try to do other people's jobs, and just do your job, and just everybody swarm and tackle.
Is there a way that you think you guys are more equipped to stop that kind of offense than you did last year? Is there a reason that makes you think you can?
I think just more tight knit guys on the field, more confidence in the guys right now, tight knit and just close. Like every guy's, coming off the win. I mean, guys got a lot of confidence and a lot of belief in each other. So I mean, guys just backing up each other and not getting down on each other. I mean, I think that's really what helps it out the most this year right now.
Hey, just how has this defense, with the absence of everything that you lost, the 3 first-rounders and then the second round, how has this defense through the first 5 games been, at least on paper, as good as last year's defense?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's just guys knowing that they had to step up, and guys just being prepared to step up, and guys like me and Tani and the older guys like who have played, Corey Littleton, guys who played, definitely instilling that confidence in the players and making sure that they don't get down. If they get down, we pick them back up, and just making sure everybody's just up and just ready and motivated.